Hi, welcome back to my Sea Ice Challenge series. I'm Icon and this is episode 7 of our survival adventure out here in the nothingness. So we are quite well as far as things can go outside here. We're sitting here at with a decent amount of energy. The biggest issues are this guy not featuring a high enough plant skill, but you know, life's quite well out here. We're just now missing a few units of steel to continue our endeavors. I always need to put up some care with my sun lamp, but apart from that, everything seems to be quite fine. I mean, we are right now looking for pretty much, well, more materials and slowly building up the resources to have a second person in my area. That would be really, really cool if we got to the point where I'm able to gather up a second colonist and keep him alive, but I guess we're still pretty far away from that. So far, we're actually starting to starve now, which is a little bit sad. And there's only one unit of funky meat in the freezer, so... well, let's open up another can. Can't change it for now. There's nothing else available, so poor old Bishop has to do what he has to do. Alright, we can allow that piece of meat now. I mean, the good news about all this, we do earn us a lot of money with that extra leather. Since we're not using that leather anyways for clothing or anything else, because it makes people really angry if they wear something like that, I don't see any issues in just selling it away. I could earn more money by refining it before I sell it away, but we'll need a tailoring bench for that. So I'm a little bit angsty right now because of the extreme power outage here. Let's turn off the lamp for a moment. Okay, let's turn it back on. Well, the dance back and forth of power supply is a little bit annoying, but I'm pretty sure we will get past that one day. One day soon, even. So, the next thing I want to research after, I don't know, Go Choose Production. Well, Go Choose Production ain't important at all, but oh well. I want to research solar panels. That's what I was wanted to talk about. Wait a sec. 7 of 8. Man. Dude. Doing great, Bish. That's not even him with a increased skill level here. Alrighty. So this will last us. This will get us through a few more days. And don't be too hungry, Bish. Never sleep hungry. Let's burn away the tainted clothes. Turn off that thing again. And our procedure continues. I mean, it is a little bit of a dull life out here at this point, but I mean, I achieved a stable point at this challenge here, and I'm quite proud of it, to be honest. It wasn't easy to get here. So let's see what the next winter will have in store for us, because so far as things go, I feel like I don't need to be that afraid anymore, and we're entering the long haul of the Sea Ice Challenge. That's when you just simply wait for things to happen. My long-term goals are pretty simple. I want to have enough materials to put up the microelectronics bench and a high-tech research bench, and I don't know if I can go for deep drilling on the sea ice, but I'm pretty sure I can. That's one thing I really want to come up with, because I feel like that could be a excellent way of acquiring those materials more actively. Right now, we'll have to wait for gifts from the skies. I mean, I'm not ungrateful at all. We're doing really fine at this point. Especially do like the fact that I have now a food variety, you know. I think the hydroponics were the first breakpoint for my progress, and honestly I would do a lot of things more differently now that I have more experience with this challenge. For example, the first colonist's traits were just a horrible pick, very neurotic, and the other one, I just picked really, really bad traits there, I admit that. But you know, it's a learning process. So 2 of 8, 3 of 8, 5 of 8. Yeah, that's the moments when we have to rely on other food sources, because the rice just doesn't get us through there. So let's see. I think it's time for the next attack pretty soon. I got a feeling, you know. I got that feeling. We're going to be attacked soon. Wildlife-wise, pretty much nothing is coming along here. Defense of Fortune. So I'll accept that, even though it's going to be rather dangerous. And I'm going to accept it for honor, because I really feel like, or do I? The first levels of royalty give you access to a few spell casts. No. I'll accept that for Glitworld meds. You know, Glitworld meds are just lifesavers, and a bit of honor is just a new thing to take care of. I'm not really sure if I want to have that. Just realize that gathering up the materials for the royal needs will be a true pain, mostly because royals need a steady supply of wood. Why? Because they insist on braziers. And guess what? Those braziers must be lit. And braziers can be only lit with wood. Royalty is not really ice compatible at this point. So vanilla royalty ain't. Because there's simply no way of gathering wood in any meaningful way without modded content. Because you can't build trees in closed rooms. It's just not possible. What's up with you? Mega Sloth Tribalware. And since it needs to be unroofed to grow trees, you've simply lost, because a unroofed room will always have the ice. You can't remove the ice anyways, besides that. I tried it once on the ice sheet, and I really tried everything I could think of, but it didn't work out. Okay, so Bish. They're upon us. Let's give Bish a nice meal before we start. And let's get going. This guy is a lot more dangerous than the enemies before, due to the fact that this person here has a own ranged weapon, so I'll rather go into cover. So does Mega Scarab, but you know, right now the temperature is working for me. Bish ain't freezing, and therefore I'll just sit it out, you know? This guy already has the minor hypothermia, and now I can go forward and attack. While Bishop is still enjoying his cover. And of course he still gets hit, but... let's see. It's not even immediate danger, so... let's strip that person and go into self-tend mode. No, Bish. Oh, gosh. So, what we'll have to do is... now, we'll have to haul the medicines before. We can't do that. Okay. Now, I'm quite happy that this guy brought me the medicine I was needing to survive that. So, what's your gear? More medicine. Appreciated. And way better, well, also pretty good shot. Okay, so Bish, you're hungry. Oh, that scarab person is still not dead yet. Okay. So Okay. Just want to make sure that we're using the cover of the wind turbine as good as possible. And there goes the third raid. This is a rather dangerous situation, I gotta admit. But we're fighting against people that don't have any cover here. Bish ain't bleeding to death, so it should be working out somehow. As long as it doesn't go into mental breakdown here. Alright. That person here is dead. So let's butcher away. There we go. And have a little feast before we go for the third enemy. Oh, which I don't know where it's at. Okay, here. Jada. Ah, finally somebody who's really not knowing what he or she's doing, but the angle here is horrible to fight with. So let's just hope that this guy, yeah. All hope is in vain. Let's go there. We can work with that, don't we? Just hope that Bish counts as in cover. Alright. The turbines are a little bit roughed up, but that's not really much of an issue. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that we can store the jade outside. That's a good idea. Alright, so we did that. And we received a few units of Glidworld meds. Perfect. I do like that. Now, let's give Bishop a well-deserved rest and see what will transpire in the meantime. I'm quite happy that we survived that fight that well. Because I gotta say, I was quite concerned about this one. So, well, what kind of weather is that? Foggy rain. Well, I don't see myself able to sustain more than one person at this point, and I also don't feel like I need to kill away yet another harmless person that wants my help. So, why is he so? Ah, okay. Several reasons. Yeah, okay. We'll have to wait until a few of these debuffs have worn off. I guess the cannibalism will be a good one to wait for. But I gotta say, we are quite well here. And we're now insulated against minus 47 degree. Why the heck can't he? Why is our indoors temperature so horrible? Is our setup not winter compatible? Do I need another heater? It seems like I do. Well, good thing that I was holding on that extra steel, because it seems like, yeah, we need 3 heaters in here. Well, you could also do a double wall instead. That would be also an option. But since I don't have the necessary materials for that, I'll rather go for this method. Alright, good old Bishop. How's your plant skill? Okay, he's slowly getting towards the 3. That's really what I'm waiting for, because right now it's really hard for me to sustain his food needs with his really lackluster skills, but we're getting there. Alright. Feel so sad that I didn't accept this Oscar quest, but, you know, I really don't want to have yet another incident where I just kill off a harmless person. It's not like I like to do that, you know. Oh, I already researched solar panels? I thought I didn't. Okay, then we don't need to do that. Or research that. Pemmican would be a good thing if there would be any necessity of us creating long-lasting food. No, rather I'll go for carpet making. Ooh, more attackers. Finally, again, some person who prefers to attack us with no ranged weapons. Ranged attackers were a lot more dangerous than the melee people were. I mean, it's a quite obvious thing, but it was fun. It was fun to be triple rated like that, gotta say. Alright, the usual things apply. Let's get outside there and take this fight head on. His insulation is way worse than Bishop's insulation, so therefore should be no problem at all. Even if I don't really hit enough bullets, the cold will win this fight for me. That's really one thing I like about Sea Ice, that you can use the environment that well for your own victory. Especially once you have the necessary equipment. Alright, one more volley. Come on, Bishop. Ooh, yeah, that was a good one. So that guy is now down to 3.4 cells. Why is he still that fast, though? We shot off his arm, but he's still running like a leopard. Yeah, leopard. Okay. So I'd really love to strip him of his gear, but we're absolutely crammed here with things, so sadly that's not gonna happen. But thanks for the pemmican, dude. It's good to have a real meal from time to time. Alrighty. Switch it off and put that guy away. So 38 steel, not too much. So winter is coming again. I'm really surprised that I needed a third heater to get this room above 0 degree in the winter time. So it's really important that in the long run we'll go for a double insulation. I did botch up the wind turbine placement at this point here. Like, I really would have benefited a lot if I would have dropped the wind turbine one grid away from my hut, because this way I would have been able to double wall that thing easier. But now I need to double wall here. It's not a problem at all. We just need to do it differently. Hey Bishop, you're starving? No, come on, man. Stop starving, Bishop. Life ain't that horrible. Alright. Let's see. Plants 3 incoming. Awesome. So the longest part now will be our waiting time until I'm able to upgrade my environment. Yo, Bishop, that's you're not done here. Love it how he's just casually stopping his work. Hooray! Plants 3! Let's just hope it'll be a real improvement here. But what I do realize, ever since I have the third wind turbine, I don't have that many problems considering or that many problems towards the power supplies here anymore. It's really good. It starts to feel like almost a normal gameplay now. Ankun's Salvation. Oh yeah, an incapacitated refugee. I love those, especially when they spawn during the winter. So let's just check out how far this is away. Oh, only 5.5 days through minus 90 degree. Huh! What can go possibly wrong? I don't even know if you're able to acquire gear that will insulate you good enough against that without mods. With mods it's no problem, because mods enable a lot of extra clothing slots, but under these circumstances, I have no clue. I rather doubt it. Alright. Also, I want to have a bigger hydroponics, and that's also why I researched carpet making. Floors make your people really happy. But, you know, I don't want to use wood for the flooring because it's flammable. I don't want to use steel for the flooring because steel is way too valuable for tons of other things. And I don't want to use silver for the flooring because I'm not a snob. So... Jubal, math prof, oh man. With paralytic aphasia, oh man. Sure, I don't have any problems with caring for somebody for 37 days. But let's strip that guy. I know it's a little bit brutal, but... This person has good gear, so... Let's fake the rescue. Just to have the items closer to the base. And let's accidentally drop that guy. Oh, let's quickly strip it. I want to make sure that the items here are better. There could be better items than I got. And, well, there might be no traders until the next winter. Until the winter is off, but, you know, it doesn't hurt me either. Oh no, Bishop, you're starving. Man. I really hope that once his plants level is higher, that he's going to be able to sustain himself better. But right now he's not. But his mental stability is pleasing me quite much. Yeah, I wasn't finished talking about the carpets yet. Cotton can be easily grown in the hydroponics, and that's, I mean, I guess you already guessed it. But yeah, just wanted to finish my sentence. So I consider these a very the carpet making as a very fine choice in the long run. We might not be there yet, but we'll get there for sure. The only thing I really feel sad about is we still have no access whatsoever to extra materials here. But well, power is really no problem anymore. Oh, fibrous mechanites. Okay, fibrous mechanites are really problematic because a constant pain rating is really nasty. So I'll even allow him to use proper medicine for that. Yes, he's working faster and everything, but higher pain also makes him collapse faster out there. And since we're in the midst of winter... Oh, by the way. No, I don't dare to. There might be a steel slug chunk, but I'm not gathering it because of the mechanites now. Because breakdown... You can break down so much faster when you're in a little bit of pain, and there's minus 80 to minus 90 degree out there. It's really hard to not give in to the greed, but there's one thing calming me down. I wouldn't be able to do anything special with this extra steel slag chunk anyways, so we're fine. It doesn't decay or go bad in any other way. So let's just be patient. Let's just be patient. Alright. This winter is a lot less dangerous than the last one. Last winter was really horrible, but this winter is like... really easy. Except for the fact that I'm just not producing enough food to sustain myself just out of the hydroponics. I'm really feeling sorry for a bishop that we still have to rely on such nasty food sources, but you know. There will come the time when these days are over. I'm quite sure about it. Alright, we got that. So Devil Strand can't be grown indoors. Psychoid Brewing, I don't really agree with the necessity of that. I'd really love to have a high-tech research bench, but I guess we're really far away from that. Let's go for biofuel refining, because chem fuel can be used for a lot of nice things. in the long run, it's one of the more useful techs, because it enables us to use transport pods. I never checked out. Oh no, transport pods are not useful at all. You can make friends with transport pods, if there are any friends in the vicinity, that is. But in this scenario, there ain't. Are you kidding me? Just wanted to say that can't be completed. That's looking more like it. Okay, the output is already at 42. Things are going better. I really hoped that we would see some more steel today, but you know, can't have everything every episode, I guess. I'm just very, very happy about the general stability of today's run. It's like the mechanites are the most problematic thing right now. I'm down for that. I'm still down for that. Meanwhile, I'm really sad about not having more resources to put up any meaningful benches or research or whatever. I feel like I could do so much more. I mean, we got such a nice allocation of leathers here at this point. But you see. Alright. Let's see what'll happen next. So, after a few days, we had a nice little delivery of Hyperweave. Sadly, it's the first time that we receive Hyperweave, and therefore there's not really much I can do with it. But I still want to acquire it. We're still with the fibrous mechanites, and well, let's just try it for once. It's only mild pain mechanites, so I'm pretty sure that it won't be killing him right away. Okay, so we're able to do that trip once, then we're able to do that trip twice. Let's do this. I was considering that for a long time, but since it's only mild pain now, Glitterworld medicine has deteriorated away in the storage? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh no, I totally derped on that. I literally derped away my big quest reward there. So Bish, go inside. He's hypothermic right now, so come on, dude. You're in no shape in staying outside and playing horseshoe pins. Sometimes you just have to take care of the well-being of your people. Oh, look at that! We got a delivery of 39 Nutri-Paste meals. I guess we're now in the clear for quite a while. Oh my god. That's really good, gotta say. It's possibly the best loot drop we had so far. Not only because of the value of the Nutri-Paste meals, it's also a free delivery of 4 steel slag chunks, which is extremely valuable at the same moment. The only problem I see right now is the storage, you know? We're running out of storage here. So, that's also why I didn't allow all the packages at once. We're still suffering from mechanites here, so acquiring these items is a very, very sensible task. I'll let him play some horseshoes to make his recreation go a little bit up. Just to make sure that he's not going crazy, you know. Really important things. Alright, Nutri-Paste meals make you a little bit unhappy, but you know, we had way more unhappy meals lately, so there's much less unhappy in that meal. Alright. Speaking about unhappy meal, let's give him one. If I get rid of that one chunk, I mean, it's really stupid that we get 24 hours of mood debuff just from one scrap of human meat, but it frees up the storage room, so I have to. So now we don't have to worry about food for quite a while, and Iroka is attacking us immediately. That's bad. That's really bad. Because at this point, Bishop is already hypothermic. What is going on? 3 times cargo pod deliveries in a row. All right. I want to go inside with that just for a moment to get rid of the hypothermia for a sec. What is down there? Insect jello. Okay. Storyteller wants to get that food problem away from me, I guess. Okay, so this time I am losing the cold game, but I did win a lot of other things in exchange. Alright, that's today's episode. I really enjoyed myself today. I hope you enjoyed the progress so far as well. Next episode we will work on gathering these valuable resources and check out what we can do with them, because I think I should be able to get into the triple digits of steel again, and that might be even expansionistic plans happening next episode. Alright. So much about that. Thank you so much for your time. Drop me a comment down below, leave a like or a subscribe if you like that kind of content. I would be deeply appreciating your support. See you guys next time. Bye bye.